Well, hello everyone. Welcome back again to Tennis Zone with Adam and pretty much our one before last quarterfinal on the men's side, and then it will be followed with Center versus Shelton. This is going to be an incredible match. It doesn't need a lot of introduction. Quarterfinal between the greatest of all time, the tennis goat, the one who completed tennis, Novak Djokovic at 39, 38 years old with 102 titles, including 24 Grand Slam, taking on Lorenzo Musetti, who's now a top 10 player, ranked 5, 23 years old from Italy. With two titles so far, still searching for a bigger title and a hope of winning a Grand Slam. The head to head is incredibly crazy 9 to 1. Djokovic won all of their matches on hard court, won all the matches on grass, and on clay it's 4 to 1. Time played on court is gonna play a huge advantage. Why? We're not talking about 30 minutes, an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours. We're talking roughly 6 hours difference. Luckily, Djokovic got the walkover the previous round because Minchik, and I hope he has a good recovery, had some abdominal muscle issues. So that's crazy. It's likely going to be in straight set for Djokovic, but if it goes beyond, it's 100% pretty much Djokovic because this is going to be huge on Musetti because he had a lot of long matches. Winning streak, Djokovic haven't played much really, just Australian Open 3-0. And Musetti's a great season so far. Start 7-1, winning loss streak. Their route, and I'm not going to go through the most recent matches because even the final in Athens, was very impressive by Musetti was able to take the first set. But that's different when you compare it to a Grand Slam. That's a different beast. Musetti did a very good climbing to here. First round was easy. Calling on and up retired in the fifth set, and then against Soniga was straight set, Mahash. That's what drained Musetti with the five setter. And then Fritz, straight set, was a great win. Djokovic, easy first round. Second round, third round was a little challenging against Vandichop. Zan, sorry, Bodish Vandi Zanshop was straight setter, and then the walkover. So that's it, chat. I mean, you guys probably know all the details. So, warm up starting and the match will start soon. So, let's enjoy it and have a great time. Thank you for joining and for supporting the channel. And Djokovic depends on how he wins here. If he can make it efficient, then he can arrive fresh for the semifinal because likely it's going to be center. You never know. And if he wins that, I would say his chances is 70-80% facing whoever else at the Australian Open, including Alcaraz. Great serve from Djokovic. Slicing from Musetti, forehand down the line. Musetti's forehand. Djokovic goes court. Musetti's backhand. Djokovic on the run. Forehand. Musetti gets it. Forehand up the line. Slice from Musetti. Slice drop shot. Musetti gets there. Couldn't catch it. Bounced twice. 2-love. 30-all. Djokovic. Incredible. Cruising. And you know why he's cruising, Djokovic? Not just a win. He wants to arrive to that semifinal fresh. In case he has to take on Sinner, he needs every bit of energy. But he's not playing just great, but also efficient. Thank you all for joining. Akakaba, Djokovic, Welly, Djokovic. Lots of Djokovic fan. Thank you for joining. Serve out wide, and the net from Musetti, 40-30. Nice tricky serve from Djokovic. Djokovic is about to hit the 3-love lead in no time in this opening set. Djokovic is going to throw a lot of variety here. Musetti's position from the baseline is not going to help him much. Bloody serve. Backhand. Oh, missed it, Djokovic. It would have been nice 1-2 down the line, but in the net, deuce. Nice tricky low return from Musetti. Djokovic still shows frustration with the 2-love up and 40-30. Now it's deuce. Djokovic to serve. Big serve. Musetti slice it. Lands in. Forehand goes court. Musetti slice it in the net. Advantage Djokovic. Musetti's nothing much to do here. Djokovic to serve. 2-love advantage. Serves down the tee is a fault. Second serve. Big serve down the tee. Forehand goes court. Slice. Backhand. Up the line. Missed it. Djokovic again. Goes wide. That is now. Terrible miss. Deuce. It is still troubling him a little bit. Djokovic needed to be more aggressive in this last shot. Djokovic, serve. Down the tee. Musetti gets it, and the volley. Musetti passing shot, volley. Musetti again's trying it. Smash. Musetti again with the lob. Another smash. He missed it. Djokovic. Wow. He rushed it. Musetti kept trying. All right, advantage Musetti. He rushed that overhead the second time. Djokovic. Serve needs an ace here. Down the tee, Musetti ships it. Djokovic drop shot. Musetti gets there, tried to make the volley, but he couldn't in the net. Djokovic loves it. He was not worried at all. He's not concerned. Back to deuce. Djokovic to serve. 2-love, deuce. Missed a couple of easy points here and there. Reset wide. Musetti's backhand. Slice. And the volley. Nice. From Musetti. Lands in. Guided it well. Advantage Musetti. And Musetti took his time with this volley at the net. He was looking at which direction Djokovic goes. Tricked him. Right, Djokovic. Serve. Facing another breakpoint. On the tee, Musetti chips it in. Forehand, Djokovic. Wow, missed it in the net. That's a lot of terrible errors, and Musetti does break back into it. And on serve. All right, couple of silly errors from Djokovic handling Musetti to break. And Musetti serving to level things in this opening set, serving at 1-2. First serve is a fault. Second serve, Musetti. On the tee, Djokovic forehand. A winner. Within the hitting strike, love 15. Ready to serve. On the tee, Djokovic forehand. Oh, almost cleared the net. 15 all. Ready to serve. 15 all. But he served. Djokovic gets it. Backhand. Djokovic backhand. Up the line. Misdirecting it and mistiming it. Goes wide. 30-15. Gotta play more focused, Djokovic. Is that previous game he had it on his racket, but a couple of silly errors. On the tee, forehand. Musetti's forehand. Djokovic backhand up the line. Musetti's forehand. Forehand goes court. Musetti's forehand. Backhand goes court. Slice from Musetti. Djokovic goes court. Forehand goes court. Djokovic up the line again. His timing. Another wide forehand. 40-15. A lot of free points. Serve is a fault. Second serve, Musetti. Musetti is playing very good. Just and Djokovic playing really good, but some pretty uncharacteristic errors early on. On the tee, backhand from Djokovic, Musetti's forehand was long, 40-30. Musetti serving at 40-30. Thank you all for joining. Buddy serve, backhand from Djokovic, Musetti with the drop shot. Djokovic gets there, hits the volley. Musetti with the volley. Djokovic with the volley behind Musetti. Slice. Djokovic down the line. Musetti's backhand. Forehand goes court. Musetti's backhand. Goes long from Musetti. Incredible defense from Djokovic. Deuce. Musetti in trouble again here. Djokovic has been ruthless for the most part. A body serve, but it's a fault. Second serve, Musetti. On the tee, backhand from Djokovic, backhand from Musetti. Djokovic forehand, lands end. Musetti's forehand. Backhand center court. Forehand center court. Forehand goes court. Musetti's with the forehand. Djokovic backhand goes court. Musetti's backhand. Djokovic forehand goes court. Musetti's one-handed backhand. Djokovic center court. Forehand cross court. Backhand up the line. Goes long from Djokovic. Overplayed it. Advantage Musetti. Musetti to serve. That wide is a fault. Second serve. On the tee, Djokovic forehand, backhand for Musetti, forehand on the line. Another baseline rally, forehand on the line. Backhand cross court. Oh, Djokovic overplay it. Too many errors already. And Musetti holds and levels 2-all. All right, Djokovic, good start. The big serve and the return, 15-love. Big serve down the tee, sliced by Musetti's forehand from Djokovic. Musetti up in the air, but it is landing in. Forehand, Musetti's backhand. backhand down the line. Musetti forehand, backhand up the line. Musetti's cross court, forehand cross court. It's timed, again out from Djokovic, 15-all. Misspraying the forehand, Djokovic. At wide. Another forehand error from Djokovic. The forehands is leaking, 15-30. Djokovic gotta focus. Playing with maybe a bit overconfidence here. Serves that wide. And Musetti destroying it with a backhand. Winner. Slice. Incredible. What a passing shot. 15-40 and get 2 breakpoint chances. That was an incredible one-handed backhand down the line from Musetti. Serves down the tee. Forehand goes court. Musetti with the lob. Again, keep trying it. Smash is coming. Another lob. Alright, he's gonna keep doing the Musetti. Lands in. Forehand. Forehand. Cross court from Djokovic. Musetti. Djokovic with the volley. Musetti with the lob again. Lands in. Djokovic is trying the lob. Lands in. Musetti's with the forehand winner, and he does break. Musetti, 3-2. Okay. Unbelievable turn of events. From nearly love 3 down to 3-2 up. Djokovic giving him all the hope. All right, Musetti's ready to serve. 3-2 up. Djokovic is ready at the baseline. Ready to serve. At wide, in the net from Djokovic, great serve. And now Musetti is going to start lifting. 15 love. Ready to serve. At wide again. Great serving in the net from Djokovic. 30 love. Yeah, Musetti is cooling down, settling into the match with the relatively comfort lead. And it's all Djokovic's fault. On the tee, Djokovic backhand. Another great serving goes long from Djokovic and Musetti in no time to 40 love. 3 great serves. City to serve. A fault, second serve. Out wide, backhand from Djokovic. Musetti's backhand. Djokovic forehand. Backhand. Forehand in the net from Djokovic. Another loose game and a love hold. Musetti and now 4-2 up. Right, Djokovic from nearly 3 love up, serving at 2-4 down. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Out wide, forehand. Djokovic backhand in the net. What a return from Musetti, ribbing the forehand so well. Love 15. That is all motivation now. Djokovic serves out wide. Musetti slice it. Forehand down the line. Musetti on the run. Forehand goes court. Mussetti's backhand. Another passing shot winner over playing Djokovic. Wow. Love 30. Djokovic to serve. 2-4 down. Love 30. Big serve down the tee. Oh my god. And again, misfiring the forehand is completely losing it. Love 40. Uncharacteristic from Djokovic, butchering the first set. He had it. 3 break points. Big serve down the tee. And the volley. Then saves one. 15-40. Djokovic to serve. A fault. Second serve. Big chance for Musetti here. Still one break though. On the tee. City's backhand. Forehand up the line. Winner rips it. Saves 2. 30-40. Djokovic is playing a very risky angles. The forehand, it worked. Usually it does. Big serve down the tee, comes back. Forehand up the line. Musetti up in the air. Forehand up the line again. Musetti gets it. And the volley. And it's a winner. Musetti gets there on time, but hits it in the net. Saves all three from love 40 to deuce. All right, settling in. Djokovic to serve. On the tee, Musetti gets it. Forehand down the line. Musetti's passing shot. Djokovic cross court. Winner rips it. Incredible advantage on the stretch. No more free point, he says Djokovic. Let's see. Thank you for joining, chat. Let me know in the comments who you're rooting for. And what's your prediction? I still go with Djokovic in 3 or 4. Serves down the tee is a fault. Second serve, Djokovic. He's jumping, getting ready for that second serve. Let's see. Out wide, backhand from Musetti. Djokovic cross court. Musetti's down the line. Cross court. Mussetti's forehand up the line. Backhand center court. Musetti's backhand. Slice, drop shot. Musetti gets there, but he didn't need to do anything because it was out. Deuce. Right. Djokovic, the serve. Meets an ace. Down the tee is a fault. Second serve. Out wide, Musetti's forehand. Djokovic backhand goes court. On the run, Musetti, but the one-handed backhand now goes very out. White. Advantage, Djokovic. Serve down the tee. Forehand up the line. Musetti's forehand. Backhand goes court. Musetti's backhand. Forehand down the line. Musetti's cross court. Forehand down the line. Keeps Musetti on the run. Center court. Musetti rips the forehand winner. Back to deuce. Musetti was low-key the first few games, but now he is flexing big time. Serves down the tee is a fault. Djokovic, second serve. He's jumping again, getting ready for it. Down the tee, backhand from Musetti. Overdoes it, goes long. That is a 3-point advantage, Djokovic. There's that wide in the net from Musetti, and he holds. Djokovic from love 40 to hold, staying close. 3-4. Musetti leads. Right, Musetti second serve. Down the tee, Djokovic backhand, overdoes it. 15 love. Down the tee, Djokovic forehand. Musetti's forehand goes court. Djokovic backhand goes court. Musetti's forehand. Djokovic. The lobe smash is coming. Winner. 30 love. Body serve. Forehand down the line. Djokovic backhand. Musetti's forehand. Forehand down the line. Slice. Forehand goes court. On the line. Was long from Musetti. 30-15. Silky. Elegant. One-handed backhand from Musetti. Could be a curse or blessing. Depends. Deep breath and ready to serve, Musetti. A fault. Second serve. Down the tee, Djokovic forehand. Musetti's one-handed backhand. Forehand down the line. Musetti's passing shot. Oh, Djokovic, the volley, guts it, was there on time, but headed on the net. Bad miss. 40-15. He was there. Musetti 4-3, 40-15. A fault. Second serve. Going for too much with the first serve. Try to focus on placement rather than speed. The serve forehand from Djokovic, missed it. And Musetti 5-3. Djokovic will serve to stay in the first set. Another comfortable hold by Musetti. Djokovic at wide. Musetti almost causing trouble, but the passing shot hits the net. 15 love. On the tee is a fault. Second serve. On the tee, Musetti gets it. Forehand down the line. Musetti slice. Forehand goes court. Musetti on the run. Comes back. Forehand center court. Musetti's forehand. Backhand from Djokovic. Center court. Forehand goes court. Musetti slice it. But it's in the net. Massive forehand from Djokovic. 30 love. First down the tee. Slice. Forehand goes court. Musetti smash. Distinct Djokovic yet again. On the line. Musetti in the net. Much better this time for the love. Clever Arena is backed. Nice volley from Djokovic, and Musetti gets there on time. Passing shot, 40-15. A winner. Big serve down the tee from Djokovic, and he holds. It's an ace. 5-4. Musetti will serve for it. All right, Musetti serving for the set. Great serve, but the volley goes wide, and it's love 15. Did he serve? It's an ace, 15 all. Down the tee. Ready to serve. At wide. Great serving in the net from Djokovic. 30-15. Serving really, really well. Actually, great Musetti after getting broken in the opening game. Completely lifting up the serve. Musetti serving for the set. 5-4, 30-15. A fault. Second serve. Down the tee. Djokovic gets it. Overhits it. 40-15. Musetti serving perfectly. 40-15. Gets himself 2 set points. Musetti to serve. A fault. Second serve. On the tee, backhand from Djokovic, forehand from Musetti. Djokovic backhand up the line. Musetti's forehand. Forehand. Musetti's. Wow, gets it. A forehand down the line winner. And Musetti from nearly love 3 down, turning things around and takes the set 6-4. And Musetti didn't do anything wrong. All the blame is on Djokovic. He had it. He was about to go 3 love up, but he screwed up the plan, and Musetti picked it up and went up with full confidence from there. Now, Djokovic to serve in the second set. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Out wide, Musetti's. Wow. What a forehand from Musetti, destroying that second serve with a forehand up the line winner. Love 15. Oh my god. Big serve down the tee from Djokovic. Musetti again chips it. Djokovic forehand. Didn't do enough. Musetti one-handed backhand passing shot winner. Love 30. What is happening? First down the tee is a fault. Second serve. On the tee, backhand from Musetti. Djokovic forehand. Mussetti's forehand goes scored. Firing the winner. Love 40. Musetti's on fire now. Djokovic is in a big trouble here. I mean, still too early, but big serve down the tee goes out from Musetti, 15-30. But remember, Djokovic came back from 2 sets down. I think, was it the French Open? Yeah, against Musetti. But still, you don't want to waste energy heading into a semifinals, likely against Sinner. Not very wise, but he's the GOAT, he knows. But also credit to Musetti for playing incredibly well. Another passing shot, but Djokovic cuts it. Oh my god, what a lob from Musetti. Lands in and he broke. Wow, one love, Musetti. Right, Musetti to serve. After he just broke Djokovic at the opening of the second set down the tee, backhand, Musetti's backhand. Down the line, Musetti's forehand. Djokovic down the line, winner. Love 15. Musetti to serve. Djokovic is playing overly aggressive, causing him too many errors. Musetti with the body serve, it's a fault. Second serve. Djokovic still the level is up and down, inconsistent so far. Missed big on the first set. Forehand. City's forehand in the net. Great return from Djokovic. Love 30. Throwing that second serve. Right, Djokovic is taking things a little more seriously here. A lit. Body serve. Forehand. Djokovic forehand up the line. Musetti's backhand. Wow, missed it. Goes long. Love 40. Nice deep return from Djokovic. 3 break points to break right back and get on serve. Ready to serve, facing 3 break points. Down the tee is a fault. Second serve. Feeling the pressure here. On the tee, forehand. City's in the net. Breaks to love, Djokovic. Easy beasy. All right, we're back into this set. 1 game all. Sorry, guys. Ignore the scoreboard. It kind of flipped the scoring, but it's still 1-1. All right, Djokovic to serve. So he just broke. Down the tee, Musetti chips it in. Forehand goes court. Musetti's forehand. Djokovic forehand up the line. Slice from Musetti. Forehand down the line. Musetti in the net. 15 love. Much better from Djokovic. Musetti sensing now that Djokovic is raising the level, playing with more focus and full seriousness. On the tee, chips it, goes out from Musetti, 30 love. Djokovic is no longer playing around here. He knows it. No more. A fault, second serve. On the tee, Musetti's backhand. Cross court, misfiring. Djokovic goes out, 30-15. Djokovic to serve. Down the tee, Musetti gets it. Forehand goes court. Musetti's forehand goes court with the lob down the line. Musetti on the run. Slice. Forehand, hit court, lands in. Down the line, Djokovic cross court. Mussetti's cross court. Nope, overplayed it. Djokovic goes long again, 30 all. Musetti isn't just playing aggressive, he's playing smart. He keep interrupting the rhythm and the pace for Djokovic with the constant slicing. At wide, Musetti slices it in. Djokovic forehand. Musetti's passing shot. Volley. Musetti on the run. Wow, volley. And got it, Djokovic. Great defense at the net. 40-30. Wow, great from Musetti, but even greater from Djokovic. Musetti is really playing his best tennis here. At wide, backhand from Musetti. Djokovic backhand up the line on the run. Musetti gets it in. Forehand, center court. Musetti's forehand. Backhand goes court. Musetti slice it. Backhand cross court. Net court. Didn't cross the net. Another miss from Djokovic, and it's deuce. All right, facing pressure against Djokovic. On the tee, Musetti chips it. Backhand goes court. Musetti's backhand. Forehand from Djokovic. Musetti's forehand. Center court. Backhand center court. Musetti gets it. Backhand in the net from Djokovic. Wow, Musetti's overplaying him. Advantage Musetti, breakpoint chance. Djokovic needs a big serve here. It's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Musetti's jumping, getting ready. At wide, Musetti's backhand. Djokovic forehand. Musetti's forehand. Djokovic forehand goes court. Oh no. He really pushed Musetti way behind the baseline. With the first return, Musetti was imbalanced, but Djokovic again overplays it. It goes long, and Musetti does break again. 2-1 in the lead in the second set. All right, Musetti to serve with the 2-1 lead in the second set. There's that white in the net from Djokovic, and he's continuing what he's doing. 15-love Musetti. Big serve down the tee and an ace for Musetti. 30-love. There's that wide is a fault. On the tee, Djokovic backhand, Musetti with the backhand. Forehand down the line, Musetti's backhand. Center court, Musetti's forehand. Djokovic goes court. Musetti's forehand was just wide, 30-15. Ready to serve. Down the tee, Djokovic forehand, Musetti's forehand. Backhand down the line, Musetti gets it. Forehand down the line, Musetti with the one-handed backhand, Djokovic down the line. Musetti's cross court. Forehand goes court, goes just wide from Djokovic, 40-15. Djokovic is not changing. The plan is overly aggressive. Gotta play within safe margins. He serves that wide, hits an ace, incredible, easy game, and maintain the leads. 3-1 in the second, Musetti. Djokovic serves down the tee, forehand down the line, Musetti with the lob. Doesn't miss the smash, Djokovic here. 15-love. Djokovic already 24 on forced errors. Previous matches was averaging about 17 a match. Excessive already. Playing terrible today. First serve is a fault, second serve. But that doesn't mean Musetti's not playing great. He is. There's that wide. Backhand from Musetti. Djokovic cross court. Lands in. Musetti's forehand. Forehand goes court. Musetti's forehand. Djokovic down the line. Musetti with the slice in the net. 30-love. Big serve down the tee. Musetti slice it. Forehand down the line. Musetti's forehand. Cross court. Musetti's forehand. Cross court. Musetti on the run. Slice it again. Oh, Djokovic. Too lousy in the net. 30-15. All right, much better from Djokovic, 40-15. Doing much better in this last rally. Point away, trying to stay close in the second. Knowing there's that wide is a fold. That Musetti played 6 hours more, so if this goes into a 5-setter, Djokovic will be like, well, I'm physically more fit. And many other factors, head to head, blah, 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 etc. But it's too risky still to think that way. Down the tee, Musetti's backhand, forehand center court. Musetti's one-handed backhand. Keep slicing down the line. Keep slicing. Wow, what a one-handed backhand up the line winner from Musetti. Incredible. 40-30. City's playing so calm now. He has one sit and up a break. Djokovic with the buddy serve, sliced by Musetti's forehand cross-court winner. Much better from Djokovic, and he holds 3-2. City leads. City serving, 3 up. Forehand to forehand. Forehand cross-court. Djokovic forehand cross-court. City's cross-court. Down the line. City hits it out. Great return from Djokovic after that big serve down the tee from Musetti. Love 15. City serves to the buddies a lit. City's been serving great the whole match so far. On the tee, Djokovic backhand, Musetti's cross-court. Djokovic backhand cross-court. Musetti's forehand. Forehand down the line, backhand. Backhand center court. Musetti with the slice. Djokovic cross-court. Musetti's forehand. Djokovic in the net. 15 all. Buddy serve, backhand, forehand to forehand. Another rally from the baseline. Djokovic backhand cross-court. Musetti slice, drop shot. Djokovic gets there, couldn't make it. Wonderfully executed by Musetti. 30-15. Musetti is playing extremely confident at the moment. Wide backhand from Djokovic, cross court. Djokovic cross court. Musetti's cross court. Djokovic forehand. Musetti with the slice. Backhand cross court. Musetti's cross court. Goes out. 30 all. Because Musetti haven't felt really much pressure since he broke Djokovic in the first set halfway. Djokovic wasn't able to put so much pressure, except when he broke him once after. Serves down the tee. Djokovic gets it back. Forehand. Oh, butchering it. Musetti. That is bad. Goes wide, and it's a break point for Djokovic. 30-40. That's all Djokovic needed. Can he take full advantage of this? A little hiccup from Musetti. Overplaying the forehand. He's taking his time, thinking where to serve it. On out. Down the tee, Djokovic forehand. Musetti's cross court with the slice. Djokovic slice it back. Musetti with the slice. Djokovic slice it back. Musetti with the backhand. Djokovic pulled the trigger on the forehand. Backhand. Trigger on the forehand. Musetti's forehand too. Forehand down the line. Slice from Musetti. Forehand goes court. Musetti with the run. Then sin. Djokovic goes court. Musetti's forehand. Djokovic pulling the trigger on the net. Into the net. Missed it, deuce. Right, saving the break point, Musetti deuce. Big serve down the tee, lands in. Forehand, Djokovic up in the air. Let's see where it lands, in. Forehand, Djokovic backhand down the line. Musetti's cross court, Djokovic in the net. Great from Musetti, advantage. Incredible from Musetti, simply put. But he serve. Djokovic gets it. Forehand down the line. Winner. Big hold from Musetti. 4-2 up in the second. Now, the most important question, how long can Musetti continue to play with this very high quality tennis? Depends on the outcome of this set, I would say. Because he needs it more. Also, Djokovic needs to do something here. 4-2, Musetti, Djokovic will serve. On the tee is a fault. Second serve. Djokovic needs to make this quick game. Put the pressure on Musetti. Easier said than done, given the way he's playing. On the tee, City's backhand was out, missed it. The kick serve, 15 love. Bounce it high. On the tee is a fault. Second serve, Djokovic. Serve is not good, Djokovic, so far. Down the tee was City's forehand, Djokovic forehand, or hand. Slice from Djokovic, slice back from Musetti. Backhand was court, Mussetti's backhand, Djokovic forehand up the line, Mussetti's forehand, Djokovic forehand going behind Musetti. Much better, 30 love. Djokovic, serve. A lit. Djokovic hits a big serve down the tee, get a short ball, decided to do a drop shot that lands on the net. Not good. 30-15. Could have ripped it. But what do I know? He's the GOAT. Down the tee. City chips it, comes back. Forehand cross court. That in. Yep, it did catch the line. Was risky. Played it so deep. 40-15. Djokovic. Serve. On the tee. It's an ace. Perfect. That was the plan, and he followed it. He holds. 4-3. Musetti still leads. All right, this is a big, big game for both. If Musetti holds, Djokovic will serve to stay in the second set with the risk to be 2 sets down. He gets broken, Mussetti's confidence might get shaken. Djokovic can come back and take it. 2 sets up is way bigger boost of confidence than 1 set. Down the tee, Djokovic gets it, but overhits it. Mussetti's been serving incredibly great, depending on the serve to get easy holds. 15 love. Djokovic is not finding enough answers for Mussetti's serves so far. Goes to the buddies, a fault. Second serve, Musetti. Body serve, forehand from Djokovic. Mussetti's backhand down the line. Cross court from Djokovic. Musetti on the run, overhits it. 15-0. Better from Djokovic. A must break for Djokovic here. Musetti to serve. Still maintaining this very high level, Musetti. A fault, second serve. Down the tee, Djokovic backhand. Mussetti's forehand. Backhand cross court. Mussetti's one-handed backhand. Oh, Djokovic, what a terrible miss. In the net. That's a gift, 30-15. Mussetti's not giving him any pace. Keep disrupting the rhythm with the slices. Down the tee, Djokovic forehand. Mussetti's forehand, center court. Djokovic down the line. Musetti on the run. Djokovic backhand cross court. Musetti gets it. Slice. Djokovic cross court. Musetti slice. Over slicing it. Musetti 30-all. All right, pressure point. Ready to serve. A fault? Or is that a lit? All right, ready to serve. Lit. Was that wide? And now he hits an ace. Same spot, 40-30. Serving great and staying away from Djokovic. A very, very tough angle for Musetti. If he hits that angle, then he's safe. Avoiding the return from Djokovic. 40-30. Down the tee, Djokovic forehand, Mussetti's forehand. Forehand down the line. Musetti with the slice again. Djokovic forehand down the line. Mussetti's cross court. Djokovic forehand cross court. Mussetti's cross court. Djokovic, nope. That's a terrible forehand from Djokovic. Was half a mile out, and Musetti holds 5-3. Djokovic will serve to stay in the second set. Djokovic goes out wide. Musetti destroying that serve with a forehand winner. Love 15. Okay. And it's obviously clear the plan Musetti is going to give it his all in this game, putting all the pressure on Djokovic. Nothing to lose here. Djokovic, a fault, second serve. At wide, Musetti's backhand, and the volley winner from Djokovic, much better, 15-all. Big serve down the tee, it's an ace. Djokovic finally Third ace in the match, 30-15. Djokovic to serve, serving in the second set. Allet. Keep going with the ad serve and wide serve, aiming at Mussetti's backhand. A fault second serve. He's standing way behind the baseline. Out wide, backhand. Djokovic forehand. Musetti slice. Djokovic with the slice, drop shot. Musetti with the volley. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Almost Musetti made it on time. Was a nice slice. Djokovic made that volley. Musetti is doing fancy. Volley at the net, it goes just wide. Was supposed to be 40-15, but Djokovic said he touched it, giving it to Musetti, and now we're 30 all instead of 40-15. Djokovic to serve. Out wide. Forehand, a winner, 40-30. Great kick serve. That was a good move by Djokovic. He was awarded the point, but he told the umpire he touched it, so he gave it, conceded it to Musetti. Musetti didn't even ask or complain. Serve out wide is a fault. Second serve. Mussetti's not going to let him win this. He's going to fight for it. Is that wide? Mussetti's backhand. Djokovic cross court. Musetti with the slice. Forehand cross court. Mussetti's forehand cross court. Djokovic down the line. Musetti with the slice again. Backhand cross court. Nope. In the net from Djokovic. Deuce. Right, Djokovic serving at deuce. A fault. Second serve. Down the tee, Mussetti's backhand. Forehand down the line. Musetti with the slice. Slice from Djokovic. Forehand down the line. Djokovic forehand. In the net. Missed it. Really terrible Djokovic. The first two set. The level is bad. But Mussetti's playing really good. Advantage Musetti. Set point. There's that wide. And the volley lands in. Oh, Musetti almost. Deuce. Great serve and volley. Risky though. Djokovic serving under pressure. Fault, second serve. At wide, Mussetti's backhand, Djokovic backhand. Mussetti's cross court, Djokovic backhand, cross court. Oh no, goes long. Advantage, Musetti. At point number 2 on Djokovic serve. A fault, second serve. Big trouble here. Down the tee, Musetti's forehand. Backhand goes court. Musetti slice it. Forehand goes court. Musetti on the run. Wow, he made it. What a forehand. Takes the 2 sets. Musetti 6-4, 6-3. 2 sets to love. Now, Djokovic is an uphill battle to win the next 3 sets. Musetti's gonna play more comfortably. All right, and Musetti isn't slowing down in the third set. We're ready to 30 love. All right, much better from Djokovic, 30-15. And I think Djokovic had a medical timeout, some nasty blisters. That might have limited his movement. No excuses though, Musetti played great. But the serve is a fault, second serve. Down the tee, Djokovic forehand, Musetti's forehand. Djokovic forehand goes court, Musetti's forehand. Backhand goes court, Musetti with the slice. Forehand goes court, Musetti slice. Djokovic with the volley, Musetti with the lob. And it lands in. Djokovic forehand in the net. And again, another defense lob from Musetti. Very, very smart, troubling Djokovic, 40-15. Shing that return with the lob. Couldn't clear the net. He goes down the tee in the net from Djokovic, and a quick, easy hold from Musetti. One love in the third. Right, Djokovic is ready to serve. The must holder. Might be over. There's that wide. Great serve, and then it from Musetti, 15 love. Let's see how he does and what he does different in this set. A fault. Second serve. Thank you all for joining. That wide, Musetti's forehand, Djokovic backhand goes court. Musetti's backhand overdoes it, goes long, 30 love. I think Musetti, having been played 6 hours plus more, probably gonna try to empty the tank in this set, especially the first few games, because that will be much wiser for him than trying to go to a fourth or fifth center. Let's see if he's following this strategy. Djokovic to serve. Down the tee. Big serve. Musetti barely touching it. 40 love. Big serve down the tee. Musetti gets it. Backhand cross court. Musetti's backhand up the line. Winner. Incredible. Freely swinging Musetti. 40-15. That is an amazing one-handed backhand up the line winner. Djokovic goes out wide. Musetti gets it. Backhand goes court. Musetti with the backhand in the net. An easy hold for Djokovic. 1 game all. All right, Musetti to serve. Out wide, Djokovic forehand. In the net from Musetti, great return, love 15. Much better from Djokovic. For the buddies a fault. Second serve, Musetti. Djokovic needs some kind of motivation. Double fault. Love 30. There's that wide is a fault, Musetti. Second serve. If Musetti can maintain that great high quality level he expressed in the first two sets. Wow, great return from Djokovic and Musetti. The forehand goes wide. Love 40. 3 break point chances for Djokovic. He goes down the tee is a fault in Musetti. That's one of the main questions. Can he maintain that high level? Second serve, love 40. Down the tee, Djokovic forehand. Musetti's backhand. Forehand down the line. Musetti slice it. And Djokovic easily puts it away. And Djokovic does break. Musetti seems physically not too good. 2-1. Maybe he's feeling his legs. Now we might see Musetti is getting a medical timeout. Right groin area. The physio are there. All right, medical timeout is over. Musetti seems to be back on the court, and Djokovic is ready to serve. 2-1 up in the third, serves out wide. It's an ace, 15 love. See how it is. Serves to the body is a fault. Second serve, Djokovic. Down the tee, Musetti gets it, backhand. Musetti's forehand goes scored. Djokovic backhand up the line. Musetti's goes scored. Wow! A winner from Musetti, and he did move for it. Okay, seems moving okay, but let's see. 15 all. I mean, the way he played it, though, it's kind of concerning. Djokovic goes out wide. Musetti's forehand. Djokovic center court. Musetti with the drop shot. Djokovic gets there with the volley. It's a winner. 30-15, and Musetti is hardly walking. It's concerning. Let's see how it goes. Might be painful for Musetti. It sucks. He played really great the first two sets. It will suck big time for him. But let's see if it's just temporary. First serve is a fault. Second serve, Djokovic. But he served. Musetti's backhand up in the air. Doesn't cross the net. Great return from Musetti. 30 all, but don't know how is that mentally is going to affect Djokovic. There's that white. Backhand winner. Musetti couldn't even run. Musetti is just firing them. But not moving much. 40-30. Musetti just slobbing the balls right and left. That's all he's doing. Djokovic, nice pickup. Djokovic to serve. Down the tee. Musetti up in the air. Lands in. Smashed it easily. Djokovic. An easy hold. 3-1. Djokovic leads. Gonna be the decision for Musetti to make. All right, Musetti to serve. At wide, Djokovic forehand. Musetti's backhand. Slice from Djokovic. Forehand down the line. Goes long. Love 15. See how he plays this game. A fault. If it's a really bad injury and hurting, it's going to affect every aspect of his game. The serve, the return. It's going to be completely tough. Slice, drop shot. Djokovic gets there. Easily puts it away. It's a winner. Love 30. I feel for Musetti. Terrible. Musetti to serve. At wide, Djokovic backhand. Musetti Nice return winner. 1530. A fault, second serve. Oh, double fault. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, Musetti is retiring after winning the first two sets. I am sad. Oh man, Djokovic must be the luckiest person in the universe. After losing the first two sets, even he could have won the match in five. Maybe Musetti would have won in straight or four sets, but Djokovic, so lucky into the semifinals playing only two sets, not even three. Oh, Musetti, I hope you do well and wish you a speedy, healthy recovery. Man, oh, Musetti, oh. I am so sorry, buddy. You did great. Keep your chin up, man. You played amazing. You're there. You will get your Grand Slam soon. My goodness, my heart breaks for Musetti. Unbelievable. Djokovic advances to the semifinals. Damn, this sucks.